Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy or Amylouise, and yeah, I'm doing this very quick, simple look for you guys. I have been posting pictures like this on my Instagram recently. This is just like my go-to at the minute, like really soft, like almost no glam. Like it's just super soft and like freckly and just really beautiful soft makeup. So I've been doing this kind of thing a lot, and my patrons have asked for me to do this video, and a few of my subscribers over on Instagram have also asked for it, so here we are. Okay, so to start off, my skin is completely bare. I've done like nothing to it. I've done my skincare, but other than that, there's really nothing going on. I've literally just washed it. So I'm gonna take my Rimmel BB cream. This is in very light. I have light and I have medium, but very light is what my shade is at the minute. And I'm just going to pop it onto my little palette. If you want to know where I got this palette from, the link will be down below. It is from a company called Titmouse. Okay, so I've got my BB cream on my palette, and I'm just going to take my Morphe Y6 foundation brush, and I'm just going to apply this. Like, just take a second and look at my skin. Look at that coverage from a BB cream. Oh, like, I have a lot to cover, and a BB cream that can give me that coverage. Next, I'm going to go in with my W7 Matte Concealer. I actually got this in that mystery box, and I haven't been able to put it down since. I don't know, like, okay, if I'm on like a full makeup experience, I'll go for something a little more high-end, but for my day-to-day, this is great. I'm just gonna pop it underneath my eyes, nothing crazy, and then I'm gonna put a little bit just under my chin because I'm breaking out again on my chin. It's the thing. But nowhere else on my face. I'm just gonna pop it just here. And then I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to take a bigger brush for my chin though, because I ain't about that. So just one brush for my chin. The excess can go on my top lip. And then just blend this out. Like, it is so quick and easy. Can you hear my neighbours? Oh. Okay, so that is blended out. Like, I'm so, but who is she? Like, there's a coverage for a BB cream and a very cheap concealer. You cannot, like, you can. Next, I'm going cheap again. This is from Amazon. My friend Kerry found this on Amazon. I wanted the Colourpop one for a while, but honestly, trying to get Colourpop in the UK is near on impossible unless you can like pay extortionate shipping fees, which I'm just, no, I don't really want to. So Amazon have this Pudea freckle pen. I like that. But yeah, this is from Amazon. It was like £5. Again, this will be linked down below, and I'm just gonna do a couple of fake freckles. I feel like when I've got this like really soft base, like a very light coverage base, soft freckles just, oh, they just bring it to the next level. So I'm just gonna kind of tap a few, then take my finger and just tap. Harsh at the minute, but my next few steps will bring these down a peg or two. So they look a little intense, like, let's be fair, like they look a little intense, but honestly it gets better. I'm going to take my Courtier spun, nice big fluffy brush. I'm going to pick some up, and then in the lid I'm going to swirl my brush just so that it's not too much. Make sure I've got no creasing under my eyes, and then I'm just going to powder everywhere. I want my face to feel set but not like powdery or anything. I'm literally taking the tiniest amount of powder and I'm really working it into my skin. And then with the puff that you get in the powder, you can use any puff. I'm just going to go right underneath my eyes with just a little bit of that on there. I'm not going in with a lot just because I do have very creasy under eyes and I need to make sure they are actually set. But I'm not baking, I'm not going in with a heavy amount of powder at all, just a tiny little bit. Okay, blush, I'm actually going in with two. I know, I'm sorry, this is a bit weird, but I'm going to go in with my Beauty Bay Coral and then my NYX Sweet Cheeks in Silence is Golden. This is the glowy. They've got the matte and the glowy. I've not got the matte yet, but I need it. So I'm going to go in to my Beauty Bay. Like, can you tell I washed all my brushes yesterday? I'm taking a little bit of this. We're being gentle. And I'm almost putting this where I would normally contour. I'm not doing bronzer, I'm not doing contour. So this is going to act almost like a contour because it's going to shape my face and give my face depth. And then I'm using the yellow more as a blush. So you can see my face naturally dips in. This is where I put my contour. I'm going to go just a little bit above and I'm keeping it to the very back of my face. I'm not bringing it in, just this like tiny, like what, 1 inch section just here. And in my hairline up towards my temple, but again I'm keeping it further back. This is going to sculpt my face really beautifully. We're going in with a really light hand. So can you see it's just this tiny, almost like L shape here or C shape. It's tiny, it's like so hidden, especially when I'm face on, you can barely see it, but that is the beauty. Like, it does so much without being like slapping you in the face. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that same blush over my nose just to give like that really nice like rosy look without like, I don't know, having a sunburn. Just like a tiny bit across my nose. We can always come back to it and add more if we feel necessary towards the end. I'm then gonna take another brush. This is just a little angled brush, just because I don't have, well, I could use that, that's too big. I need to get more blush brushes, but I'm just going to take a small brush. I'm going in with the yellow and I'm going to apply this where I would normally apply my blush. So I'm going to start off towards the back. Oh, that might have been a bit too much. I can bring this down, don't worry. So I'm going to really make sure to blend it in, and I'm bringing it right up onto my forehead. And I'm going to close my eye and really like work into my temple. the end of my brow. If it's too much, just take your powder brush and just pounce over it a little bit, and that will bring it down. And I'm just keeping it just kind of like in like a weird W shape, so I'm stopping it just here, bringing it around quite heavy, like almost nothing here. Over my nose I'm going to have product. Again, skip here and then back to being quite blush heavy, up and around. Okay, I want a little bit more of that pink, so I'm going to go back to my Beauty Bay Coral, just because I don't want to look jaundiced. I want to look like I've done this on purpose a tiny bit, and I'm just going to go over here just like this. Just kind of like squishes the two together. And then whatever's left on my brush, I mean, you can see there's barely anything. I'm just going to pop it here. Now, usually I would not put blush on my forehead, but because of the freckles and because it's the tiniest amount, I'm not going in with any extra product, just what's on the brush. Like, you can barely see it, but it gives that little extra something to the freckles. It just makes them look just a little bit more real. Okay, brows, I'm just gonna literally fill them in the quickest, easiest way. This is the Revolution, what is this? Like micro brow pencil, in the shade dark brown. Super quick brow, and then a little bit of my Amylouise brow gel. I think this one is espresso. I have macchiato and espresso, but just fluff those brow hairs up a little bit with the brow gel. Just gives your brows a little bit more texture. Like with this kind of brow look, I don't want them like slicked down, I kind of want them like really bushy. So I brush against the hair and let them kind of set like really bushy. Can you see that? Like they're just a mess, but I really like that. Like, I like a messy brow. When it's this kind of brow, like if it was like my normal like soap brows or feather brows, no, every hair is in its place. But when it's like this, I like to, I don't know, not care, I guess. Next, I'm going in with a brown eyeliner. This is a Makeup Revolution eyeliner, but I mean everything has come off it, so I have no idea which one it is. Sorry. But yeah, it's just a dark brown eyeliner, and I'm gonna literally just sit and I'm gonna draw a baby wing with my pencil liner. Pencil, you will see why. So from the outside corner, I'm just gonna flick out and then bring it in. Okay, and then let me find my brush. Okay, so now I've got this baby wing. I'm going to take a flat top brush. This one is a Morphe M410. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to start to smudge this out just a little bit. I'm not taking the product any higher. I'm just smudging out, and then I'm going to extend my wing with the smudgy. See, like that? So we're not finished, but I'm gonna go and do the other eye. Okay, now that I have this really soft smudged out eye, I'm going to take my Technic eyeshadow palette. Any eyeshadow palette will do. You can either use a really dark brown, a dark grey, or even a black. I'm literally going to take this shade right here. It's not quite black, but it's like a charcoal grey. Same brush that I used to smudge that out, tiny bit. And with the same brush, I'm going to keep this really close to my lash line. I'm going to place my brush on my lash line and wiggle. And go all the way across my lashes. This is going to make my lashes look thicker. So it's a really like, it's not something that's going to like really stand out, but when you've got your mascara on, your lashes will look thicker because you've done this. And then any extra I've got on my brush, I'm going to take this just on those lower lashes, just on the very outer corner, like that, and then I'm going to go right underneath that wing, almost like create like a shadow wing, and just flick that out into that wig. Just deepen it up a little bit, give it a little bit more oomph, but you can still see all that brown pencil. Like, it is beautiful and it's really delicate. Okay, so next you're gonna want an angle brush, something like these. So this one is a Jessup brush. I've got a small one somewhere, I can't find it. This one is from Beauty Bay, the Iconic Selection. And then this is actually a Morphe brow brush. This is the Morphe M158, which is actually my preferred brush for this, except for the smaller one, which I don't know where I've put it. I've put it somewhere and I can't find it. I'm gonna take that same shadow just here, and I'm just going to go, I'm almost using this as an eyeliner right on the inner waterline. I'm not extending my inner corner just because it doesn't work on my eye shape, but I'm taking it, you see that little flap of skin just here? I'm just applying it onto that flap of skin so that when my mascara is on, that is given that little extension. Skip this section, but I do love the after effect. Mascara, this is my go-to, other than the I've got a few go-tos. The MAC Extra Dimensions, this, and the Huda Legit lashes. But when I'm just wanting just my lashes, something really soft like this, I don't want to go like crazy, I go with my Lash Freak. So that is what we're doing today. But with this, I feel like you really need to scrape off all this excess. Like, they've done this cool shape wand, but then they haven't created like a stopper to work with it. But I do love this wand because it really grabs onto my lashes. Okay, so lashes are on, not on, but like they're done. It's just mascara. I don't do falsies with this kind of look. And then I'm going in with my Amylouise lip base in Classy, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out on my lip, and then just with my finger. And this is the final look. Like, it's so simple, and like almost effortless, like it's got coverage but it's not too much. I just really like this look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of this video. If you would like to become one of my patrons, there is a link in the description box down below to become a coffee bean. The links for all the products that I've used will also be down there, as well as discount codes and things like that that I have to give you, all down in the description box, so make sure to check that every video for those kind of things. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.